We knew this was coming. We saw it. And again, I think it is pretty safe to say, instead of my speculating about it, that the Federal Reserve, once again, is going to remain behind the curve. They're going to remain behind the curve. They will not, and I've been saying this for 2 months. Let me reiterate it again in case you missed it. They will not be able to fix out of control inflation. I don't care if they raise rates by 200 points. They're not going to fix it. Once it takes hold and it continues to run, the higher interest rates, the cooling off of the economy. First of all, the economy will already be cooled by the time they do it because there is a self-cooling mechanism. It's called higher prices, lower spending, lower productivity, need for layoffs, and recession. It will happen organically. But the Fed is going to exacerbate it and make it a lot worse than it normally would have been. The only thing the Federal Reserve can do is Monday raise interest rates 12.5 basis points. That's 1/8 of 1%. Only to show that they are going to watch this. If they have to do another 1/8 in 6 weeks, then do it. But it would be far better to start now, make the dollar stronger. That will impact commodity inflation in a positive way. It'll decrease that inflation. It'll begin to help as the dollar is growing in strength organically already. So this notion, listen, we have far higher, I know they're talking 4% inflation this year. It's got to be 10, maybe 11, maybe 12. It's got to be 10. And it's going to rear its ugly head. So who cares if it settles in at 8 when it's all said and done? But it is going to get worse. And the sooner the Federal Reserve stops bowing and worshiping at the feet of the Treasury Department, the better off we're going to be. The sooner the Federal Reserve remembers that they're an independent organization, and as soon as Jerome Powell comes to the realization, hey, Jerome, it really is irrelevant what they're whispering in your ear. In all likelihood, your history next year. You're going to be replaced. So if you're doing it to save your job, you might want to reconsider that and understand there will be no saving your job. So why don't you try to save the American economy?
Hey, remember to click the subscribe button right here on the screen. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when new content is added. And more importantly than anything, you don't want to miss all 3 live hours of Financial Issues every day from 9 to noon. And you can watch it on FISM.tv. That's FISM.tv.